What's up, YouTube? W Double's back at it again. Here with another DVD Blu-ray update. This has the past 2 months of pics that I've had. It's pretty damn long, probably the longest one I've done yet. So I'm gonna get right into it. First up, it's at the Dollar General. Picked up this box set, The Fly. Of course, I own the original, which is badass, but I got this for The Fly 2. Remember Zach posted the trailer for this a few months back, man. It looked like a fun time. So I'm glad to finally own Fly 2, and why not have it in a cool box set. Some pawn shop pickups. Got Mystery and Horror Tales Volume 3, Global Fright Cinema. So apparently there's a few of these. We'll check this out and see what it's all about. I'm not sure if these are Korean. No, they're Japanese. So, hell yeah. Should be some good stuff. Picked this up for $1. Not the comment. Always heard about this and was glad to finally check it out. MGM release. I know Scream Factory just put this out. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this up for $1 because, yeah, it was alright. 80s movie, definitely feels 80s. I mean, it's definitely more Valley Girl, that kind of teenage 80s comedy, more than a horror film. I feel like I don't know. I'm glad I didn't spend $20 on a Scream Factory release on this for a first time watch. But who knows? If I ever see it cheap, I might upgrade or something. But Scream for ice cream. It's got me another Masters of Horror. This is Tom Holland, one he did. Of course, you know, did Child's Play, Fright Night, did some pretty good shit. So, hell yeah. Look forward to checking that one out. I'm not sure what people have to say about that. Picked this up for $1. Yet again at the pawn shop. Sleep Stalker. Ugh. It's like some bad 90s horror. It's actually 2005, possibly. So I have no clue about this, what year this even came out, to tell you the truth, but you know, it's Lionsgate release of Sleep Stalker. They had a bunch of these little 4-packs, I guess mostly public domain horror classics. This one has Man in the Attic, I Eat Your Skin, Bloodlust, and The Sadist. So I've always wanted to check out I Eat Your Skin. So that's cool. This one, another one like this, is an 8-pack. One Body Too Many, The Sheepies, Teenage Zombies, Tormented, Bloody Pit of Horror, The Screaming Skull, Revolt of Zombies, and Bela Lugosi meets the Brooklyn Gorilla. Oh yeah. A different little 3-pack vintage movie classics. These are usually actually pretty cool, in my opinion, especially for $1. This one has Fury of the Wolfman, The Brainiac, and Dr. Blood's Coffin. They even open up like this. I mean, it's pretty cool little. I'm sure these are like public domain kind of releases as well, but at least they put a little effort in it instead of the Mill Creek and that kind of route. Here's another one they did. Guess this one's missing the slipcover, unfortunately. Vintage movie classics. But I was so glad to pick this one up. It has Revolt of Zombies, Night of the Living Dead, but then it has Hard Rock Zombies. So hell fucking yeah. I want to check out Hard Rock Zombies forever. Remember hearing about that when I first started watching horror on YouTube. OD666666. It's talking about that, and I know that was it. One that he loved, and it looks so cool. It looks like some shit I would dig all day. I love my some heavy metal and rock horror. Another one of the 3-packs these guys put out, Ghost Killers. This one has Tormented, Nightmare Castle, and The Spirit Hunter. It opens up and it's got the little insert on it. So for $1. It's another one they had. This looks bad. Bloody Vampire. released by Beverly Wilshire Filmworks. It's actually at Telefilms International. I know they've released some actually pretty cool kung fu stuff, but so who knows? Bloody Vampire. Let me know if anybody knows about that one. Um, FYE, they've had some pretty killer deals here lately. They had the buy two get one used deal they used to have, and I picked up some horror. This is Five Across the Eyes. Um, I've heard bad things. It's an Anchor Bay release, but this is one of the other films besides Evil Dead that was filmed in my hometown where I currently live still. It's filmed here, so you know that piqued my interest. I had to check it out. Vampires. I got this forever ago at a pawn shop. My dumbass didn't check the inside. There was no disc inside, so I bought the box for $1 and there was no disc inside. So yeah, I've learned since then, but hell yeah, Vampires. You know, I always check the quality of the disc too, but that was one time it just slipped past me and I didn't do it. But glad to finally check out John Carpenter's Vampires. And I couldn't find much else. But they had the Pix. It's another Telefilm International's release. I'm not sure about the transfers and shit, but it's also known as the Hooker Cult Massacre. Has Karen Black in it and Christopher Plummer. So, probably pretty cool. You know, there's probably a better release of that out there somewhere. Mom and Dad, released cheap, unrated edition. I just read the synopsis and it just looked really interesting to me. You know, if anybody's seen Mom and Dad. And they've had a big deal FYE has on all their Dark Sky films and IFC Midnights have all been $5 lately. So racked up at Haunter, $5. All these brand new sealed. I had Haunter, and then I got Haunt. This one was a pretty good one. And Jeremy on the podcast talking about some of his favorite IFC Midnights, like the more lesser known ones. That was pretty cool. I said they had the Dark Sky stuff, so I picked up Bitter Feast. That's pretty cool. I actually watched this one already. If y'all don't know about this one, it's basically a TV chef, and he's getting back to food critics. Long story short, there. It was pretty good. Magic. Finally got this and checked it out, and I loved it. It was fucking amazing. Of course, Anthony Hopkins killed it. It's one of my all-time favorite actors. Him and Gary Oldman. That's two of my all-time favorites. These guys rock. You know, and his performance in this was like a Norman Bates, Anthony Perkins level performance for me. I mean, he stole the show. Great flick. I can't suggest this one enough. Phenomenal. They had Henry 2. Stoked to pick this up. I've still yet to watch this. I might watch that tonight. I also picked up another copy and sent to my homeboy, NES Ruler 22. So yeah, the Dark Sky, they always have the clear cases usually. Same with the IFC Midnight. I love that with the flip cover art. Of course, the IFC Midnights don't always have the flip cover art. Picked this one up at Walmart. The Damned. I'm currently watching this halfway through. It's an alright possession film so far. It's a saturated genre, but this seemed like they're doing it a little differently and putting a twist on the whole shit. So I'll let you know when I finish that one. But yeah, more FYE. Got this used for like $6. This is the Anchor Bay release of House by the Cemetery. God awful cover art. I have the other release. I forgot who released it. Forgive me, but it has the original cover art with the hand and the knife in front of the house. It's like an illustrated, hand-drawn cover compared to this one, which I fucking hate this cover. But that other release has a pretty crappy transfer, and I know Anchor Bay will do it justice. So, glad to upgrade my copy of that. classic film. And I've always heard good things about this one. I know Scream Factory also released this recently, but for $2 at the pawn shop, I couldn't pass this up to finally check it out. So let's Squirm, the MGM release. Um, I had a Walmart gift card. Didn't see much in the DVD section, but I've heard decent things about this so far. So, Housebound. I believe has some comedic elements, but I think it's straight up horror from what I've heard. Yeah, interested to check this one out. Let's see, more FYE. Yeah, I went crazy to FYE. They had some good used deals. It's a few local FYEs. Yeah, Tokyo Gore Police. Finally got a copy of this. Hell yeah. Love these style films. Love that shit. Hell Driver, that kind of stuff. I know that might not be straight up horror, but it is a gore film. Yet another Scream Factory that's just got released, but I got the old DVD release of Legend of Hell House. Phenomenal ghost film if you've not seen this. I could not pass this up for cheap. So, but anyway, y'all have to check out this film if you've not. I will be upgrading this for sure. One day. This was cool as hell to see. It's a submersive release. I'm not sure how great this film is, but I'm a fan of this director. This is Joel M. Reed's Bloodbath. So hell yeah, of course he did Blood-Sucking Freaks. You know, so this should be a crazy film, judging by what little work I have seen of him. And correct me if I'm wrong on this. Finally picked this up. I have a 2-pack release of the original My Bloody Valentine, which I heard moods a while back saying that is a cut release. If I am, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the uncut release. It has the deleted footage and shit it says here on the back. So let me all know if this is not, the most complete version of My Bloody Valentine that you can get. Another $5 one, new release at FYE. This is a Dark Sky Films release of Stakeland. I heard this is a phenomenal vampire flick, 2-disc edition. So hell yeah, eager to check that one. Got this sealed brand new. My homeboy Moods will be proud of me. He hyped these up. The TV Terrors 2-pack of Scream Factory. And that has The Initiation of Sarah and Are You in the House Alone? And I do like some old TV horror movies, and especially ones from the 70s that I've seen. So, yeah, it should be pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is a huge update. Some other used releases that they had. This is the Artisan DVD release of Invitation of Hell, which is a Wes Craven film. And I'm trying to think if there's any other films I have not seen by him yet. This might be the last film that I need to complete the Wes Craven whatever's. The Wes Craven films collection. Yeah, then we got too stoked for this. Just got this like yesterday. Finally. In the remake. Actually, did not care for that, so I'm thinking this will be a way more fun time. 70s Romero. From what I've seen, kicks ass. Because Martin, that is one of my all-time favorites. Especially, it probably is. It's up in there in my vampire films all the time. So, let's hit it into the Blu-rays. Blu-rays. Let's see. Let's say this was $5 at my local McKay's, which is another badass shop, as is this one. Ravens Records and Rarities, both Knoxville local businesses. Support your small businesses, people, because chances are they have better shit than your mainstream stores anyway. But this was on the cheap. Jacob's Ladder, Blu-ray. So happy to upgrade this. This film is a trip. It was a great, great, great movie in my opinion. Psychological thriller. Could be argued as horror in my opinion. Yeah, I suggest people check this one out if you've not seen it. That is a mind trip of a movie. And they had this for $7. Thought I'd upgrade my DVD copy. I don't own this on Blu-ray. It's a badass movie. And I wanted this little insert guy, and that is Child's Play. Of course, this is just the original MGM Blu-ray, and they throw these guys on the front, which are cool, but I wish they would have just did the cover with this new art. Can't they see what Scream Factory's doing out there? And if they would have released these with the cover art like this at a $7 discounted rate, genius. I mean, oh well. Then we went back to FYE, and it's on the cheap street show release of Smash Cut. This is featuring Sasha Grey. So, and I heard that her performance was decent in this from what I've heard, so I'm interested to check this out. It's a street show release, so I'm going to pick it up. More than likely. Hell yeah. Psycho Steelbook. Had to pick this sucker out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover art. The Drain. What can we say? It's Psycho, man. Best movie ever. No, one of the best horror movies ever. So then, we had some online sales to finish off this update. Criterion half off sale, and then Scream Factory had the little Scream Shocktoberfest. So I hit both those up last month. This is another non-horror I throw in here. I picked up the Criterion sale. That is Repo Man. If you have not seen that, though, check it out. Sci-fi comedy. It's a great movie. Wow, I was blown away by this flick. Finally got this. Eyes Without a Face, French film, and it's a triumph. It really is. Like, every horror fan needs to see these kind of films. There's another one in here. Well, there's a few more in here that seriously all horror fans need to see. I thought it was cool. Jeremy talking on the podcast, he mentioned 1960 and how that was such an important year for horror. It really was. Peeping Tom, this film, and Psycho, like, there was some groundbreaking shit going on in 1960. It was really amazing. Boom, Abandoned Carriage. Speaking of Jeremy, this is like his all-time favorite flick, and it blew me away as well. It is phenomenal. It really is. One of the most interesting ghost kind of films I've ever seen. Silent film, of course. And I just can't believe the effects and just what all they did in 1922 or whenever the hell this was. Like, what, some unbelievable. It really is. 1921. I'm sorry. And this is another one I think all horror fans should own, and that is Diabolique. This movie is amazing. It really is. 1955. Wow. So this really was a trendsetter. I didn't realize this movie was that old. Holy shit. Y'all have to check this one out if you have not seen it. It's another one that's up there usually mentioned with Psycho and films like that. Got this one recently, Uninvited, classic ghost flick. I dug it. Pretty good, especially for the mid-40s when this came out. Soundtrack and everything, really good movie. And I've not checked this one out, heard great things. And this is Vampire. And this was an amazing set, one of the best releases. Come to look at this gnarly book right here. It's crazy the amount that went into this one. Vampire, though, I heard great things about this one. As most of y'all know, Nosferatu is one of my all-time favorites and one of the scariest films in my opinion. So, yeah. Eager to see what Vampire brings to the table. So then I hit up the Shocktoberfest, and the whole reason I did that was to get these cool guys, pretty much. Not to mention get some cheap ass Scream Factories, but the magnets, these things are hella cool, man. So let's see what I got. I hit up either 2 weeks of, I think 2 weeks of sale, maybe 3. First one I got was Without Warning. Great cheesy alien flick. I've been interested to check this one out. Awesome. 80s alien flicks were kick ass, man, in my opinion. Invaders from Mars and stuff, and this, so good. Yeah. Without Warning, check that one out. Finally got this one checked out, and I was kind of let down to see that it did not come with the collectible slipcover, but I realized those are limited prints, so that's why they're collector's editions apparently. But anyway, finally checked out this flick. This was an odd Wes Craven movie. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. It was pretty good. I'm going to have to give it a rewatch eventually and let that one just soak into me. The Final Terror. I've not checked this one out yet, but I've heard nothing but great things from this one as well. Pumpkinhead with the slipcover, thank God, because this shit just came out not too long ago. Interested to check out the transfer on this, and this is up there with Motel Hell as probably my favorite Scream Factory covers so far. I mean, they're all beautiful. But this one and the Motel Hell are just gorgeous. And then you got, been interested to check this one out since pretty much Scream Factory started. I know this was an old one. The Island. You know, I think this is the kind of shit they should be releasing. This is like never even got a DVD release, like, or just stuff that's not well known. Obscurities, man, obscurities. I can't hate when they release an amazing mainstream gem masterpiece either, but you know, Cat People. This is another one that's kind of falls in between, I would think, more obscurity, something they should release. It's more stuff like this. I've not checked this one out. I heard there's lots of sexy time in this one. But I know this is a remake. I've seen the original by Val Lewton, but I'm sure this is like a whole different ball of wax there. And the last one I got, I was stoked to see this did come with the collectible cover art, because this is an older release. That is Terror Train. Hell yeah, I was happy to finally get this one. I love this flick, honestly. It is a pretty good slasher. It's not, you know, it's not the masterpiece of the 80s or anything like that, but it's just a good flick, man. Have fun with it. I like the whole train setting. We'll check out more train horrors. Well, there's not train murders and stuff like that. I mean, check out. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling. That's going to sum it up for this DVD or Blu-ray update. I hope y'all enjoy. Be staying busy with the top 10 Tuesdays and so forth, so on. Thanks for watching, peeps.